Oh, come on, I had to choose Mon Mothma as my first action figure to open from my new Return of the Jedi Retro Collection Wave 2 box set. I mean, she does look absolutely fantastic. But, I mean, yesterday was just an amazing day, because started off by watching Ahsoka, a little bit of a slow episode, but very interesting. Although it did take them a while to realise that you kill a zombie by cutting their heads off. I think it took them a little bit too long. I thought everyone knew that, but no, I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to get those magic stormtroopers with all their, you know, the red cloth goods on there. Especially if they do a retro collection. That's an easy one, isn't it, for Hasbro? But I honestly can't wait to get the figures and the vintage collection. I've got to get some of them stormtroopers. But those two Death Troopers, the two Death Trooper zombies with the with the mutated faces. Oh, I can't wait to get them either, because I love the Death Troopers and the Shore Troopers, but they were just great. But they must have been rotting away somewhere else, because unless I'm wrong, I don't think I've seen any Death Troopers in Ahsoka at all under Thrawn's command. So I don't know if they were rotting away somewhere. But yeah, I mean, I just love watching Ahsoka, you know, every week. And it was slow, but it was a good episode. I don't know why Ezra would. I mean, he stole that shuttle pretty easily, and I don't know why he would board a rebel ship wearing a stormtrooper uniform. It didn't make sense to me. I'm being a bit critical, because I love the series, but yeah, it's a bit of a slow one, and I'm probably annoyed that there wasn't enough of Baylan Skoll. I mean, he's my favourite character. But anyway, back to Return of the Jedi. Mon Mothma, who's also in Ahsoka, the character. Yeah, yesterday I was well excited. So yeah, I had Ahsoka, and then I got my delivery from Hasbro-Pulse. But yeah, I didn't really look close enough at the actual card backs. So looking more closer at the figures, I mean, I love them, but they are. I've got Wave 1. I've got my Scout Trooper here, and the card does feel thicker, and obviously it's got it's unpunched, but it's still not that great. And the other issue I've got is that the actual figures are so packed so tightly together. I mean, you're not going to be able to see this on camera, but when you look closely, I don't know if you can see that. It's just got indentations all the way through the card. I mean, that for the price you pay, what I don't understand why they can't. Why can't Hasbro just do a decent job and pack them properly? So there's all these square indentations here. Not on this particular figure, but on one of the figures, the number. So you've got the serial number here. I don't know if you can pick that up either. That's punched so hard it's come all the way through, and that wouldn't have happened if it was decent card that they were using for the card back. So yeah. So with the indentations, you've also got a little bit of a few lines. I mean, obviously I'm going to open this, but you've got a few lines on there, and one of the issues that I did have was with the second box. So I did open the second box, and my Emperor's Royal Guard, he was kind of caught, similar to the first box, where you could see a card back kind of caught in the fold of the box. He was also caught in the actual fold, but he's all bowed, which is a shame. So I'm glad I did open the second box now rather than later, because it just meant I was able to kind of pick the best ones, the ones that I'm going to keep for display. Yeah, so that's a bit. I mean, it's not bad. It's not creased or anything, but it's a bit disappointing, you know. But that, I mean, you know, hopefully, well, I keep saying that. Hopefully, Hasbro will listen to the collectors and the fans, and they'll sort this issue out. Because sometimes I do find it a little bit disrespectful to the original line. You know, they're almost there though, because I love these figures. And then one other issue I noticed was, I mean, it's only a little thing, but this is going to be open, but I chose the best one. But right in the corner there's like a little ding. It's inside, I think it is. There's just, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure, but there's a little ding in the corner. But I kind of, I don't know. I just kind of think, for the money you pay, especially as it's in a nice little box set, you kind of expect these to be perfect, and they're not. And it's just a shame because, you know, I don't know. You just expect this, really, which is a shame. One day I'll be surprised, and the card backs will just be perfect, old school, hard card backs. They'll even put a design on the back. But as I've said in my last video, if you don't like these, just don't buy them. And I absolutely love them. So, yeah, I'm just making some observations. I'm not complaining. I love these, and I just hope that Hasbro continue making them, because I am a sucker for nostalgia. So yeah. So I'm going to open up Mon Mothma first. I've got no other figure to compare her with, whereas I've got all the other figures to compare the other guys. So this is a dilemma that I've got. So I always, if you follow my channel, you know that I always open up my figures like it was Christmas 1984, because that was when my parents just bought me loads of Star Wars stuff, which they wouldn't normally be able to afford because it was in the Tesco's sale. So I was able to choose loads of stuff. I got my Rebel Transport, Millennium Falcon, and the figures were like 69p each, including the original Yak face. And this was all Tesco's Edmonton Green. I've done a video about that as well. But this is someone messaged me on Instagram yesterday to tell me, you know, oh, where did you get them? And I was like, yeah, I got them at Hasbro-Pulse. And he said that he was unable to get them because they were sold out so quick. And well, I haven't checked, but apparently they're going for £200 on eBay per box. So, and no, I'm not in a dilemma with that, because I bought one to open, and I really want to open these. It's you know, I do like my card backs, but I bought these to open. But my dilemma is, because this is like the first time that there's ever been a Mon Mothma figure. Do I do like the normal collectors do, and carefully cut the figure out, and then keep the card back, or do I open it up like it's Christmas 1984? You know, I thought I thought about this last night when I went to bed, and yeah, there's only one way to open this. It is like it was Christmas 1984. So I'll just move the Death Star, and you know, let's do. Oh, it's tough. Let's do this. So there's Mon. And yeah, I mean, it's a retro, it's a basic figure, but it looks amazing. It's just like it was back in the day. They've done a really, really good job. And as I mentioned yesterday, Mon Mothma, she's a very important character in Star Wars history. She made a big impression on me during Return of the Jedi when I first watched the movie. And it's great that she's back in, back in Rogue One, Andor, and now Ahsoka as well. Great character, but looks really good. They've done such a great job. I mean, look at the robes and the silver paint applications. It looks really, really good. So I'm going to get her out of the packet. She's also got Princess Leia's gun as well, which is a nice touch. So let's get her out of the packet and set her up. So check that out. She looks great, honestly. Really, I mean, I know it's basic, but really nice face sculpt on there. I mean, it doesn't. Do you know what? I was going to say it doesn't look anything. Well, they don't really look like the actual character, but there is a lot of character in her face, and it does look like the actress, I think. Although I don't know, I think it looks more like the actress who plays her in Ahsoka and Andor. But I like it. Oh, and it's got the Emperor's, as my cousin used to say, the Emperor's flared trousers as well. So that's a lovely touch. Throwback to the 1980s, to my childhood. Yeah, lovely paint applications on there. Yeah, really nice. Really nice sculpt. Yeah, oh, come on, definitely 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for this. So, you've all seen the gun before. It's Princess Leia's gun. But I'm going to see, the big test is, it's a brand new figure. Can she actually hold her weapon? So let's have a look. Because that was the big issue with the first wave of the retro collection, that they couldn't hold their figures. I'll do this off camera. So that was really difficult to do. So the hand is really tight. I managed to get the gun in, but it doesn't sit very well. She can't hold the gun straight. So if you look at the figure itself, so I'll just get into focus. So like the old school figures, her left hand can't really do anything. So it's like can't hold anything at all. But the actual gun, yeah, it is quite tight, but you can't get the gun straight in her hand, which is a shame. I mean, that is the only thing that lets it down. But do you know what? I'm gonna let Hasbro off with that. It's a brand new figure. It's a brand new sculpt, and I'm gonna let them off on this occasion, purely because I'm so glad to have this character in the original line. I mean, it should have been released back in the Kenner days. She should have been. But yeah, it's apart from the gun, which isn't a problem because she doesn't. I never saw her hold a gun with those robes on in Return of the Jedi, so I'm not worried. I don't think I'd have her on display with the gun if I'm honest. But she looks great. 10 out of 10. Let your eyes be your guide. Yeah, I do feel lucky that I was able to get the this latest wave of retro collection figures. I mean, hopefully I mean, I know they're sold out at the moment, but hopefully they will be able to have some more in stock soon. So just wait and see what happens. I wouldn't advise you to buy off eBay for £200 because that is a lot of money. That is a lot of serious money. But yeah, very happy. 10 out of 10. Let your eyes be your guide. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care, and it also helps the channel. So I've got some. I've obviously got the rest of the wave that needs opening up, which I'll be doing. I'll probably be doing another opening tomorrow. So let me know in the comments below what figure you'd like me to open next. But yeah, really pleased with this, and I'll see you in the next one.